I think we can all agree that one of the most frustrating things about this game is when you run into somebody that you just cannot seem to hit. You're firing, you think you're aiming at them, but then they just keep moving around and dodging your shots. It is just the most frustrating thing. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to be that guy. You're going to learn how to strafe in a few different ways. You're going to learn how to be able to squad wipe, and you are going to become the next Apex champion. Let's just jump right on into it on how to do this. All right, you guys, first things first, we're going to come into firing range. I don't know if you guys ever come into here very often, but this is going to be one of the best things you can do for your game. You're going to start right here in the middle. You're going to just pick up an R99 or an alternator, gold barrel stabilizer, whatever it is you need to do. You're going to just strafe back and forth like this. Strafing is moving left to right while you're focusing on your target. Notice how I'm not shooting? You just stay right there. A wingman works too. What's great about the wingman is that when you start firing, you're going to be able to actually focus on if you are hitting your shots accurately. A lot of the great players will say, I love using the wingman. I love using the wingman. I mean, go watch Xavskis, go watch Daltouche, go look at some of my videos. You're going to see that they're all using a wingman in their videos or in their gameplay because it does a lot of damage, and that's what they practice with in order to get good at their aiming. Now, if you're using the R99 gold barrel stabilizer, strafing back and forth like this, pulling the trigger, you want to get it to where that you are knocking them down in one clip only. Only use a blue clip. Don't cheat yourself. You're not always going to find that level 3. Use a level 2 clip if you want to actually get better. Going back and forth, side to side, just hitting those lines, touch, 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 touch. You're seeing that? Doing all of that is going to make it to where that you are just going to get so much better at your strafing. It's going to be so much harder to hit you in this game. If you feel like you also have a hard time hitting your shots, trying to strafe, go ahead and comment below what your biggest hang-up is. I'll do my best to produce a video to show you how to overcome those issues. And of course, smashing that like button will always help with my self-esteem. If you find this information valuable up to this point, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, click the bell. You know, I'm always going to be dropping videos to try to help your guys' gameplay and to just add to the Apex community. So let's just dive right on in. I've got my really good buddy C-Man here to help me show you how to apply these principles in an actual firefight. We're just going to turn friendly fire on. Now, as you can see, moving back and forth, left to right, right to left, it is a lot harder to hit your shots as well as be hit. But because I've been practicing, I've been able to get C-Man down before he was able to get my shields even down all the way. Now, I've brought White Boy Mikey in to help me and C-Man also demonstrate to you that this is extremely effective in a 2v1 scenario. When you are against all odds, both people are knocked down, strafing is going to be your best friend, especially if you throw some peeking into there. So let's go throw friendly fire back on, and you're going to be able to see moving left to right, right to left. Here we go. Let's just get started. You're going to see that White Boy Mikey and C-Man are throwing up their shots right from the get-go. They're hitting me pretty good in the beginning, or at least so I thought. But in the end, because White Boy is not strafing the way he should be, or he's doing short little strafes, he was still easy to knock down. Now, C-Man ended up peeking a little bit, which made it a lot harder for me to get him, but because I strafed and repositioned and he didn't have the right spot to peek out of, I ended up getting him down with the knock. And again, notice how I was using the wingman there in the end. It was faster to switch weapons. You can do that mid-strafe. It's totally doable. And because I practiced with the wingman, I was able to land those shots while I was on the move. Now, also notice how he did not go back and forth. He just started moving in a straight line. There was no wobble, there was no pattern, there was no anything. He just went, which made it a lot easier for me to project where my shots needed to go. C-Man starting to strafe a little bit better there, made it a lot harder for me to hit my shots, but in the end, he panicked and didn't strafe quite enough to where that I was able to land my shots. All right, Kay, right here, we're going to be showing you how peeking and strafing and using the two together is going to be a huge, huge help. I have White Boy Mikey up here closer to me playing his lifeline. Popping in and out makes it harder for him to be able to hit me. Notice how he missed his first shot. We're going to toggle friendly fire on here, just like we did in the past. and there you're going to see that it's easier. Now, if I get too close into a pattern for this peeking, it's going to make it to where he's able to hit me a lot faster. So I need to change it up, be able to make it to where I'm popping out for shorter periods of time and I can land my shots. Now from a distance, again, remember one of my videos I talked about how the W.A.A.G is going to be the best sight to be able to use even with the wingman at those distances. Even though he's strafing from that distance and I'm strafing from my distance, I'm still able to hit those shots. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed these tips and tricks, be sure to smash that like button. Up in the top right hand corner, you're going to see another video that you're going to want to watch, and in the bottom right is the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time in the arena.